Hey friends, happy Friday. Happy Total Body Day. I think you all are gonna really like this one today. Go ahead and march in place, hand opposite leg. And if that had you saying, oh shit, look, it's gonna be good, okay? We're gonna have fun. Heart rate's probably gonna go up a little bit. We're probably gonna sweat a little bit. But it's gonna feel really good when it's all said and done, right? Right. Okay, friends, we have a sumo 2W raise, a side lying leg lift, a gorilla crawl, and a stack straight arm pullover to leg extension. Just 2 arm circles forward. Second set of moves. We have sumo to cross body, shoulder to shoulder, high plank shoulder tap with a squat hold, and a straight arm pullover bridge. So we're gonna hit everything today. Let's go back. You need a set of lighter weights. I'm using 10s, and one heavier weight. If you have it, I'm gonna use a 25. That's all you really need for today. Open and close. 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna start with that sumo 2W raise. So feet are gonna be wide into that sumo stance, and we're gonna drop down. And when we come up, we're gonna bring our arms up into a W. So hip hinge, which means we're pushing our hips back. We're dropping down to that sumo, up into a W. Sumo, W. I'm going to use the 10s for the first move of each round, and then I'm going to use the 25 for the other moves. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Side lying leg lift. So we're going to come down on our side. Bottom leg is bent, and then we are going to hold on to that dumbbell, and we're going to lift that top leg and lower. If you need to, you can put down a towel or something on your leg to provide a little bit more cushion if you need that. Two, 1, other side. So again, that lower leg is bent. Weight on the upper leg. Lift, lower. Three, 2, 1. Nice job. And we're going to go into a gorilla crawl. So come up to your feet. We're going to stand at one side of our mat. We're going to use our hands. We're going to come to the middle. We're going to shift our feet to the other side, up into a squatting position. Hands down. Other direction. If you are unable to do this, you are going to squat, side shuffle, back and forth. Okay? Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna do a stacked straight arm pullover to leg extension. So, hold on to the weight, legs stacked, weight up in the air. We're gonna lower into a straight arm pullover, pull up. Once we're all the way up, we're gonna extend those legs and back in. So, lower back should be pushing down into the ground. Core is engaged. 2, 1. Nice job. Okay. Woo. Round 1 done. We're gonna have that 2 more times. Need that clip up higher in my head. All right. Heart rate kind of shot up there for the first round. We're gonna go back into that sumo to W raise. So grab your weights. Got my tins. Drop down to that sumo, up into a W. Three, 2, 1. Leg lift. Three, 2, 1. Other side. Swing those legs around. Bottom leg bent. Two, 1. Gorilla crawl. Let's come down to that squatting position. Let's go side to side. Squat shuffle if you need to. Way over halfway done. All right, come on, Ash. Quads are feeling every bit of this. 2, 1. Grab that weight. Legs stacked, arms up, our lower back behind us, slow and controlled. Pull back up, extend those legs, back in. Three, 2, 1. Nice job. All All right, one more time. Then we'll move on to our next set of moves. I have pre-workout in my black cup over there. Because even though I feel much better today than I did yesterday, it's the bummer about when it gets warm in like January, February, is when it drops back down. My head just, sumo W race, feels like it's gonna explode. So, feel much better today, but I was dragging. So, pre-workout is what had to happen. I actually haven't drank pre-workout in a little while, so feeling very energized right now, very energized. This is the last round for these moves. So if there's any of these moves you don't like, when we're done with them during this round, we're done with them for a while. 3, 2, 1, nice job. We're going to that weighted leg lift. Make sure that core is engaged. 2, 1. Swing those legs around. Gorilla crawl. This is the one I am looking forward to being done with. I don't dislike it near as much though as I used to. Now that my quads have gotten stronger, man, when we first started doing this move, I dreaded it. Now it's just slightly annoying, I guess. Just like anything else on this journey, friends. If you do it enough, if you stay consistent, you'll get stronger, or you'll get more knowledgeable, or you'll get faster, or you'll get whatever it is that you need to get in order to complete the move with more ease. Now, this does not mean that every move that you dislike, you're automatically gonna love. That might happen, it may not, but it will get better. 2, 1. And that is because you are putting in the work. You are getting stronger, faster, more knowledgeable. It is not because the move has changed. Okay? I see that a lot. Well, people be like, oh man, gorilla crawls have gotten easier. Friends, gorilla crawls have not changed. Okay? Stop giving credit to the move. Give credit to yourself. And I'll challenge you too to start thinking about exercise that way. Instead of thinking, oh, this move has gotten easier, you can think, my quads have gotten stronger, my arms have gotten stronger, my core has gotten stronger, whatever it is that you are working. 3, 2, 1. Because when you start to look at moves like that and you start giving yourself credit, it builds confidence. Does that make sense? Like, when you're constantly giving credit to the move, oh, you know, that move got easier, or that hill's not as bad, or that's weird, my time got faster. It's not the move, it's you. You've done the work, take credit for the work, okay? All right, friends, we're gonna move on to our next set of moves. We have a sumo to crossbody, shoulder to shoulder, high plank, shoulder tap to squat hold, and a straight arm pull over bridge. All right, going back to these 10s. Again, feet are gonna be wider because we're doing sumo. So we're gonna come down to that sumo spot. We're gonna come up, we're gonna curl. We're going to punch, punch. Make sure you're rotating those feet. Lower down, back into that squat. If you're doing these punches and you're thinking, oh man, the weight I grabbed is too heavy, get you a lighter one, okay? This is one of those moves where even myself, I'll pick a weight and I'm like, man, I hope that's not too easy. And it's rarely ever too easy. 1, shoulder to shoulder. So we're gonna take a weight, grabbing this 25. We're gonna start on one side, okay? We're gonna bring that weight all the way up and over and back. Slight bend in the knees, core is engaged. Three, 2, 1. High plank shoulder tap. So squat hold. I gotta turn this heater down because of course I do. All right, so we're gonna come up in a high plank. We're gonna tap, tap, jump those feet forward, squat hold, down, feet are back, okay? If you are unable to do this up on your toes, drop those knees. We're gonna tap, tap. You're gonna push back, step out, out, squat. Come down, back to kneeling, back out to that high plank, shoulder tap, okay? Three, 2, 1, nice job. Straight arm, pull over bridge. So got that 25. Or if you want to use your 2 lighter weights, you can. We're gonna put our arms up. We're gonna bring our hips up. From here, we're gonna lower back behind us, slowly pull back up. This is the entire movement, okay? If it gets to the point where you have to put your hips down, you'll bring them down. You'll go 3, 2, 1. You'll jump right back into it, okay? Okay. So something I was just doing that I'm going to make sure you all are not doing, I was flaring my ribs. Okay, so instead of engaging my core, I was pushing my ribs up. Pull those ribs down towards your hip bones. Okay? Keep them there. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Okay. 1 down. 2 to go. Doing good with the steps today, but never hurts to get in a few more, right? Right. Ash talk for the day. Fail more times than they even try. Take those feet wide. I want you, push those hips back, drop down into that sumo, curl up, punch, punch. I want you to think about somebody you admire, okay? For this specific process, we're gonna talk about health, fitness, whatever. So, maybe if you like to run, there's a certain marathon runner that you really look up to, or maybe there's somebody on Instagram that you're like, wow, you know, if I could be like that or look like that, like, that would be a dream. I want you to think about that person. Okay, here's the truth. That person has probably failed more times than you've tried. Okay, and here's the thing, I'm not saying you haven't tried a lot, right? 3, 2, 1, but in order to have the type of success that those people typically have, you have to do a lot. And when you do a lot, you're going to fail a lot. But when you fail a lot, you are giving yourself more opportunities to succeed. So that marathon runner has probably had a shitload of bad runs. Okay? That person that is on Instagram that you're like, wow, that's like the perfect physique, they have probably had a shitload of really bad lifting sessions or whatever it is they're doing. Because the truth is, in order for them to succeed in the way that they have succeeded, they have had to put themselves out there and they have had to try many times. 3, 2, 1. And I think about this, high plank shoulder tap to squat hold. I think about this often when I see somebody who, you know, maybe does something similar to what I do, and they have uber success. I have to remind myself, they have probably put themselves out there and have failed more times than I've even tried to do it. But the good news is, it's just like the other day when we talked about taking accountability, right? We can also decide, okay, we are going to put ourselves in a position where we are probably going to fail a lot. But by doing that, 2, 1, straight arm pull over bridge. By doing that, we're also going to give ourselves more opportunities to succeed. Okay, hips up, arms up, ribs tucked. But truthfully, that's what it takes to be successful at anything, honestly. You know, I saw an artist one time, it was somebody who was a painter, and they said, if you don't have an entire room filled with bad art, you're not doing it enough. So if you only have a handful of really good paintings, but you don't have a room full, 3, 2, 1 of art that you think is crap, not doing it enough. You're not giving yourself enough opportunities to be successful. And that's what we got to do here as well. All right? Okay. And that was a message for myself too, not just for you all. You all know a lot of times when I say something to you, I will tell you, as much as I'm saying it to you, I'm saying it to myself. There are times where I don't want to put something out there because I don't want it to fail, and I don't want to feel like a failure. But it's part of the process. You got to do it sometimes. So here's to 2026 where we are going to fail a lot. Okay? All right. Feet wide. Sumo to crossbody. Check-in for the day is you are going to type either got it or drop an emoji if you understand today's talk. And let me tell you, friends, if there's ever a time where you're like, I'm not sure what she's getting at or what she's trying to say, if there is ever a time when I talk about something, you're like, that doesn't make any sense to me, reach out. Three, two, one. Oh, I'm done with these. Shoulder to shoulder. Start on one side, up and over. Two, one. High plank shoulder tap to squat hold. Two, one. Straight arm pull over bridge, and we'll be done with resistance for today. Okay. Ow. Shit. Hit my hip bone with the weight. Okay. Tuck those ribs. Three, two, one. Nice work. Okay. All right, friends, we're gonna stretch it out. We're gonna cool it down. So lay on your back. We're gonna bring it like up and all the way over. We're gonna try to give everything a little bit of a stretch here. Roll up into a figure four. Pull back gently towards yourself. Deep breaths. And other side, bring that leg all the way over. And roll up into a figure four. Nice job. Go ahead and sit up. We're gonna stretch our legs out in front of us, roll forward. And do a little fold over. Grab your toes, grab your legs. Nice job. Go ahead and come up to standing. We're gonna hook those hands behind our back, open that chest up. And we're gonna pull an arm across, press down gently. Other side. Deep breaths. Hold that for 3, 2, 1. Awesome work today, friends. If you are done for the day, take your picture, check in the community, and I will see you all tomorrow for active recovery. I will see you all then. Cardio. We are going to go over the moves. We're going to do a cross chop tap. So just back and forth. We're going to tap across our body as we chop across our body. That's low impact, so no modifications there. And then we're going to do a half double tap to half jack. So we're going to go 1, 2, and then 1, 2. If you cannot do the jack part, you're going to stick with the tap, okay? And then we're just going to do a side to side run. So we're just going to run. We're going to move left and then right, and we're just gonna go back and forth. If you cannot run, you're going to march. I still want you moving both directions. And then I want us to do a reaching crunch. So, if you want, you can put your hands up in the air and your feet up in the air. And you're going to crunch and try to touch your feet. If you cannot put your feet up in the air, you can bend your legs, reach, pretend as if those feet are still there. If you cannot stack, you're gonna put your feet down, still reaching, still crunching. All right? Okay. It's gonna be a good one. Heart rate's already high from resistance, so we're just gonna keep this party going. Oh, cross chop tap. I went fast. Halfway done. $15 more seconds. Keep moving. 10, 5, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna bend our arms. We're gonna tap out, jack, jack. Again, if you cannot jack, you're gonna tap. Over halfway done. Two, 1, nice job. Move to one side of your mat, and we're going to run to one side, put you to the end of the mat, you're gonna run to the other. If you don't have a mat, it's just a few steps each direction. Here we go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay. 1 down, 2 to go. All right, friends, cross, chop, tap. Let's go. One, nice job. We're gonna start with the taps to jacks. Two, one. Side to side run. It's a good playlist. It's a great playlist, actually. Halfway done. Two, one. Reach and crunch. Make sure you're using your core and not your neck to pull yourself up. If you're using your neck too much, your neck's gonna start hurting. If your core is burning, you're probably doing it right. 1. All right. One more time, friends. All right. Last time. We got this. Cross, chop, tap. Halfway done. Three, 2, 1, nice job. Half taps to start with, then double jack. Way over halfway done. Two, 1, nice job. Side to side run. Last 30 seconds of cardio. Three, 2, 1. Reach and crunch. Almost there, friends. We got about 10 seconds left. Make it count. Two, 1, nice job. Lay those legs flat. We're gonna take some deep breaths. Hook those hands, deep breath all the way in. And all the way out. Again, deep breath in. And all the way out. One more time, deep breath all the way in and all the way out. Great job today, friends. If you are done for the day, take a picture, check in the community, and I'll see you all tomorrow for some active recovery. I'll see y'all then.